Joan of Arc.
I just watched fucking Eyes Wide Shut for the first time last night or yesterday during the day.
Do you want to talk about that?
I can talk about it's all the fucking same,
Yeah,
dude. If you're telling me he's doing this shit, like that is fucking terrifying.
Well, Kubrick was a master of fucking symbolism.
Yeah,
and
I watched that like hungover, so like the scenes were like very fucking long. Like when that chick gets into fucking when Nicole Kidman gets into my boy Bill's head, dude, that was the most vicious Pousade attack on someone's brain when she explains somehow she saw that fucking Navy guy and would have fucking ended it all just to fuck him.
To a manlet, too.
To
a fucking manlet,
beast.
Dude.
That's Dr. Bill, dude. I watched that scene and I was like kind of hungover and I was just like, oh my God, dude. I couldn't even think of such atrocities.
Now, there's theories that is based on JFK Jr.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
Holy
dude, Kubrick
shit.
was wild. And there was 25 minutes of that movie that they cut out.
I know, dude. That's when I was listening to True Geordie with Ike. They were telling me, like, what is that 25 minutes of? Because it seemed like when you finish that movie, you're like, fuck, dude. Like,
okay, well, I'll tell you. Eyes Wide Shut, I think Kubrick kind of knew it might have been his last hurrah.
Yeah.
Because it was filmed at a Rothschild castle.
That was a Rothschild castle?
Where they had the masks.
Dude,
that whole ceremony.
That was insane.
That's all at a building that was built by the Rothschilds in England. Now, fucking...
That was in England?
In England.
Okay.
Kubrick loved the British. Was obsessed with... He was a bit of an Anglophile.
Yeah.
And he knew where the bodies were buried, and he did all kinds of symbols, and he thought he could get away with it.
Yeah, I picked up on a few, like, watching the movie, but it's like every fucking scene, there's something going on with, like, this shit.
You got to see 2001. So 2001 is a wild, alchemical fucking movie. It is like a standalone thing, and if you can get into the symbols, that it's just symbols.
I enjoyed that movie heavily. Like, that was a perfect amount of fucking, like, creepiness that I can fucking handle. That's no problem.
All of his movies are like this.
Dude, yeah. I mean...
The Shining you might not be able to handle. The Shining's fucking scary.
As long as there's no demons, dude, I'm good.
It's a daytime. Let's just do that.
That's right, yeah,
it's
exactly. I can watch movies during the day.
But 2001, straight off the bat, is just nothing but fucking symbolism. All about esoteric shit.
Jesus.
Like, I'm talking Francis Bacon level stuff, dude.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to watch, but what I was going to say was the last 25 minutes of that movie fucked people in the head because it was so wild.
Of Space Odyssey?
Of Space Odyssey, right? So if you're Kubrick, and then that's like that's not his first movie, by the way.
Yeah.
But like that was his like first like opus.
Yeah, yeah.
After he was fully enmeshed in the Kabbalah esoteric shit, right? Mm. Then if he knows he's making his last one, the last 25 minutes of 2001 is some secret shit. The last 25 minutes of Eyes Wide Shut was going to be like the key, and they fucking cut it out.
So it was like they said that's it was the last 25 of it?
I think. That's what I think.
And then they just put in that bullshit scene where he's sitting there explaining everything to him.
Sense,
That made...
It's a beat ending.
That infuriated me when I was watching it. Like, I was very fucking pissed off watching that.
Yeah, they edited that while he was dead, so he never saw it.
And then you think his whole deal was like, dude, I fucking...
I think he was going to expose them. I think the last 25 minutes was going to be it was going to expose him too hard, and they might have killed him or, sped up his death or whatnot.
They could easily do that. They had fucking heart attack guns in like the fucking 50s, so taking out some old director probably wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah. He was a chubby boy, too.
Also, the other thing that fucked me up...
Probably like 190 pounds at least.
Really? We don't gotta get into that in a sec. The thing that fucked me up was watching that fucking scene where, like, he went in and the dude was dead and he had to visit him. I watched that, dude, and I got a little bit of whatever the fuck you're talking about. I was like, fucking A.
Like the psychic terror?
At some point, you're going to be sitting in a fucking bed dead, and there's going to be a bunch of people around you like, yeah, he's out.
Dude, I freaked the fuck out. I freak out.
That was a fucking brutal scene.
There's almost nothing I can watch.
Look into Pizza Hook, dude.